Hi all, this is Dr. Sage Breslin and this is Wisdom Wednesdays, my special series on my journey with cancer, video number 23, I think. So I was trying to tap into what I wanted to share with you today. And, there's been a lot that has been coming up lately. I think most obviously because I'm getting ready to start the next phase of this journey. And I've noticed that conversations with my colleagues and my family and my friends have all focused or touched on the notion of what we show others and what I show others. For the most part, sometimes I will do a video from the top of the mountain or something like that, or at the weekend that will show, me without makeup. But for the most part, you see me when I'm at work in my office space and, I've got, professional clothes on and professional makeup on and all that good stuff. And I notice that even with my children, I will leave my makeup on until, the end of the night. And there's probably one of my children who consistently sees me without my makeup on. But I notice what I'm doing. I notice that I'm showing others in my world what I want them to see. I show you, for the most part, what I want you to see. And that's not vanity. It really isn't. I, certainly posted photos of myself without makeup and, looking maybe not the way that I would want the world to see me. But I often wonder how much is how I want to see myself. What I'm willing to see of this process. And many people know that I have vitiligo and I have melasma, these underlying autoimmune conditions that have definitely impacted my skin and the way my skin appears. And I don't like to be reminded of that stuff, actually. I don't judge myself for it. It's, when the cancer intensified, those autoimmune disorders just came in and wreaked havoc, and, they are what they are. But there are other things that show up as a result of the cancer that aren't those autoimmune disorders. The areas around my eyes are kind of pink to almost purple. And I know that for me, when I take my makeup off and I stare into the mirror, I see more of the reality of my cancer. And I think I embrace that fairly well, but it's almost like I don't want to be reminded of it. I want to just stand aside from it. And so as I have been kind of navigating the waters these last few days, maybe even a week, I've just noticed that those conversations with colleagues and family, they tend to be pretty upbeat, almost to the point of, not mania, but almost to the point of like this super high energy or positivity. And I noticed even yesterday that now my friend Jennifer, who's moved in with us to take care of me and the family, I noticed for the first time my energy was starting to tank a little bit more. And I thought to myself, this is because I can. This is because I finally have this feeling like if I allow myself to drop fully into this process, somebody's got me. It's not just my tribe that I hope I can count on. It's my best friend who's moved in and has said, I've got you. I've got this. And I notice wanting to take off my makeup. I notice wanting to just be where I am rather than trying to package it all up and make it look good and do it all right and ... And so I've just been just been more present to that, the next phase is on me. Tuesday I'll be signing all my contracts, and I'll be starting the next wave of medication. And next Friday I'll be having the port put in. I'm not looking forward to that, which is, in my chest, and then starting another medication, and then it's on. Then it is the harvest, and then it is the chemotherapy, and then it's being in the hospital for the transplant, and hopefully living post-transplant, and ensuring that all these cells house to where they are. And I know that I have a lot of emotion about what's to come, but I'm so unclear of any of that, not the information. Certainly I understand, but I don't have any history with it. I don't have any background. I don't have any way to really viscerally understand it. And so I think that the videos to come will be my raw experience. And I guess we'll see, do they get shot? Do they get posted? I don't know. I just know that I am stepping into an unknown, that this will be the last video that I probably shoot in this environment. Although next week I may be here trying to get some last minute things done before I go in. Yeah. The I don't know. The I don't know what it looks like. The I don't know what it's going to feel like. The hesitance or resistance to dropping fully into something I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting experience. That's going to be I don't know. I think one of the things that has grounded me, at least as much as Jennifer arriving, so that I can finally sink into someone else's care, is the consistent testimonies of support, the consistent love I have been receiving from my communities, the consistent donations to the GoFundMe. It seems like every time that I see that icon light up on my screen, it's like yet another reminder, like, no, we're right here. Right here, we got you. It's going to be okay. We're right here. I don't know what I would do without that. I don't know how I would have even gotten this far with this process. I really don't. And I don't have to, because you as my tribe have shown up. So I don't know what kind of wisdom I have for today. I think when I tapped in my meditation and prayer today, what I heard was, tell them what's real. Tell them even to be aware of what's real for them. Ask them how you're showing up. And so for me, my wisdom is this: I don't know. I probably can't know what's coming, in the next few days and weeks. But I'm willing to share my experience with you as I approach and engage in it. And I'm going to encourage you to show up as authentically as you can with the people around you as well. So that's what I got for today. This is Wisdom Wednesdays. I'm Dr. Sage Breslin. Thank you so much for being part of my tribe. I don't know how to be more grateful for everything that you have done and been for me throughout this process. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Be well.